Hey, what's up, fam? We're getting to a very dangerous area right now with Black Clover. Stuff's getting a little bit crazy. I'm thinking we should be getting close to the climax of the arc. You'd think that, but there's still, it seems like there's still a good chunk of stuff left. I don't know, but let's just get to the chapter itself because the chapter starts out more fun and a little bit calming, and then gets pretty heavy real quick. So in the Vermilion residence, you have some of the elves screwing around with the members of the Magic Knights. I think it was the David elf, I believe, or the guy who possessed David's body. I'd have to double check on that one. No, David was a different guy. Now I'm looking at it. I don't remember that dude, but I recognize his face. I don't know, but I'm sure if I looked at him real quick, on his wiki, I'd just be like, oh yeah, it's that dude. But they have multiple people working in groups. You have Kirsch, I can't remember the mushroom dude's name, and Mimosa working to uh, cause distractions, weakening magic, concealment, and like all these different things working together. So the elves are having trouble figuring out where they are while they're evacuating people and thinking of a game plan. Well, one of the elves just kind of like walks over, walks right on like next to him, starts talking to this guy Baval. That's the one who was originally David, and then this elf took over. This guy's just like he's just talking to him. I'm wondering if he was like being like maybe hey, surrender, and maybe we can give you it'll be easy on you, or you can be servants or something. He didn't seem that hostile. This one seemed kind of all right. And then he was talking about how the a lot of the more big shot elves were going to where the king was. Obviously, yeah, you want to send your powerhouse to take out the king. Once the king's out, things just would they're going to start to fall apart at a much heavier rate. Now, that's just understandable. But once they get there, you see one of these mages. I'm assuming is part of Finral's family, Finral and Langers's family, but going up against Ratry, who's just crushing him using his more advanced spatial magic, tearing just he's just tearing the room apart, and this dude is just like doing everything he can not to get completely slaughtered by this spell. But it was really odd to see the Augustus. I'm trying to remember his name. Augustus Kira, the whatever number he is, Clover. Having light magic was actually pretty impressive for him, even though he doesn't seem like he's strong. I don't know. But the fact he has light magic, which is like one of the rarest known magics, he's got something to him. He's got some form of merit to its existence. I don't know. Yeah, he's like this big spell that just made like a large light sculpture of him, which Ratchig immediately, diced down, like slashed it with his spatial attack. Which when he went to go for the kill, one of the chicks like went to try and help him, and the right then he just like fuck it, I'm killing you. I don't no mercy for you. Where Finral goes and cancels out that attack and brings in Yami and Jack, who are just like on the offensive. Let's go get him. But what was really cool is I was wondering what the advanced version of Langris's magic would be, because all the ones that we've seen so far, they have a buffed up version of whatever they had before. More advanced lightning for luck, better and larger paintings for the elf that took over, Rill, and so on and so forth. But for Langris, it's like, what are they going to do to up space? It's just, no, now he's got a, like, automatic spatial eating, like, barrier around him. Like, what the fuck? What are you going to do about that? Like, the only attack I can see really working on them would be Dimension Slash. I feel like every other attack is going to be dropping out unless Jack obviously has, maybe he'll probably have some bigger spells up there, since his whole thing is his blades can adapt to the properties of other magics. Maybe he'll have something that could even copy that, which, given what we know about his magic already, it would be believable. And I think somebody like Ratry's level 2 captains plus Finral should be able to defeat him. We'll see. I mean, he got a super broken power, but I think the three of them combined can logically take him down. But it's just like if it takes these three together to take on this level of elf, then it's just like there's a good chunk above him. So like, what are you gonna do about it? Especially with Licht when he comes up here. So really good setup chapter, some cool stuff, some nice kind of reveals. I like seeing some people are like, we can't really fight him, but we can try and strategize to help the people, which I thought was pretty good. Sorry, I yawned right there. It's like 2 in the morning, and I'm like, I gotta do this video before I fall asleep. I like that people are strategizing in ways other than combat. I think that's pretty good. It gives more to the support characters of ways for them to still be relevant in this and helping out the kingdom. Because obviously, getting the people out is important. And like I've been saying, I think they're gonna have to retreat. I think they're gonna have to pull out of the country, and the elves are gonna take it back, and then things are gonna get kind of weird. And then we got a really this is gonna be a really good team up with not only Yami and Jack, but Finral in there as well. And Finral, I think, is one of the best characters in this series. Like Yami and Jack are both awesome, but Finral, I think, is super cool, super good. And it's gonna be really cool to see them all kind of work together. So good chapter, fantastic chapter, really well, good chapter. I would say above good, but not fantastic, just because like not a ton happened, and we didn't get any crazy, nice panels, but fun. I enjoyed it. It's I've read a couple of the weekly manga, weekly Shonen Jump mangas that come out within this bundle, and so far this is my favorite one. Black Clover, it just does not disappoint. Like the manga, it's so consistently good, and I think that's one of the better things about it. It keeps such a good level. It's not up and down and all over the place like some are. But anyway, tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you're subscribed already, thank you very much. I do mostly manga and anime stuff. I gotta do I'm gonna, just if you've been wondering, I'm gonna do my next Goblin Slayer review is gonna be episodes 3 and 4 because not a ton happened in episode 3 to really talk about. So I'm gonna mash those both up into a review for the next video. But otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Look forward to the fairy tale chapter this Tuesday. Having a good day and bye.